What's up, YouTube? As promised, here's the part 2 of the Brentuning review video. In this video, I will talk to you about performance upgrades that were done to the bike since the part 1 was released. I will take you on a ride out to Mesquite, Nevada for a dyno run. And if you stick around until the very end, I will share with you exactly what this bike makes at the rear wheel. Now, before we get started, there's just a few things I have to get out of the way. This video is not sponsored. I paid for all the mods out of my own pocket, and this is simply me sharing my experiences with Brentuning and Rotwiler performance.
What's up, YouTube friends? As promised in my earlier video for the Brentuning review, the day has come. I am heading out to meet up with some friends, and we are riding out to Precision Cycle and Dyno out in Mesquite, Nevada to reveal the numbers. So since my earlier video, a couple more mods were done to this bike. I upgraded to the Rotwiler Performance Stage 3 air intake, and also fitted the SAS Delete system, also the Stage 3 by Rotwiler. Just from the Bud Dyno, I haven't had a whole lot of time to ride, and the weather has been super weird for southern Utah. It's been on and off raining for like the last, I don't know, all of this spring, and we finally got some nice semi-sunny weather to do this ride. But ever since I installed the airbox, I haven't had a chance to go out on a proper ride. But just from going around the corner and doing a few blocks, I can tell you that with the new mods, it seems like the corners come up on you a lot faster, if you know what I mean. The bike is just a whole nother animal. These big, larger displacement V-twins really need to breathe, and having the proper airbox to do the job without letting sand and dust blow by, kind of like the stock airbox has for some people, it definitely feels much better. It's a lot more responsive overall. And I feel like I got a whole new mid-range since upgrading to the new airbox. You crack it open in any gear and the bike just goes. Not that it had any major issues in that department prior to the mods. I mean, this bike has always been pretty quick, but this just makes the difference that it needed. So the biggest reason why I decided to go out and do a dyno day is I'm just kind of curious about the numbers now. I mean, I could really care less about the numbers. All of the modern bikes produce so much performance that an average rider, myself included, will never be able to fully tap out the bike, or worry if your bike is making 160 or 190 or 200 horsepower at the rear wheel. There's absolutely no way that you can legally utilize any of that power on a public motorway. And during track days is a different story, but still, my point is these bikes make so much power that in order for you to fully utilize it, you have to be like a MotoGP style racer. But you can't ever have too much health or too much power, so bigger is better. It just makes you giggle every time you open the throttle. It is absolutely insane. I feel like I'm in love again. You know, there's this period of time when you get a new bike and it scares you, as it should, and you get used to the power. You start to get a little bit more comfortable with whiskey throttling it, opening it wide open and doing stupid shit. But then you do some mods and the bike gets scary again. And I have never thought that a simple air intake mod would make this much difference. I have read KTM boards with people raging about how great this upgrade is, and it is true. This bike will make you giggle in your helmet like a little schoolgirl every time you crack it open. So I'm just meeting up with a couple of friends at this gas station right off I-15, and then we'll all take a ride together to the Dyno. Holy fuck! It is packing some serious brup.
Wow, 65. Fuck me, man. I was 66. I was gonna say, yeah.
How's torque looking?
Well, we don't have any torque because we can't hook up the RPM sensor. That's more involved. We have 12 RPM.
Okay.
We don't have a traditional spark plug lead to just hook onto, so it's more involved to do that. We can do it, but it takes more.
What do you guys think the numbers are going to be? 200?
2 horsepower. Are you happy with that number you got?
So I have my ECU was flashed by Boss Racing out in New Jersey.
Okay.
When they tuned it. When I first tuned it, it felt really good. Like as in like it feels better than right now. Do you think over time it just goes
How's
weird?
your okay, all you do is just get up into 4th gear, start about 2,000 or 3,000, let me know when you're going to pin it. I'll hit the button. You just pin it at 2,000 or 3,000 and let it rev all the way out as high as you want, and then roll off. Okay. And then I'll hit the brake. Let me snug you down a little bit here.
That's the proper tutorial for this.
Can I pull the clutch in at speed?
Just roll off.
Just roll off and then clutch?
Just roll off and then you can pull the clutch in and I'll stop the dyno, the roller.
Winner is what'd you pull? Good load.
180 looks about right though.
180, look at that. Pretty solid looking curve too. I want to see the air fuel. The first one.
Guys, in conclusion, I couldn't be any happier with the way the bike runs right now. It is incredibly smooth throughout the entire rev range, and pretty much in any gear. At a slight snap of the throttle, it just goes nuts. With that being said, there's a couple things to consider regarding the dyno run. For some reason, the dyno tech had me run it in 4th gear, and looking at the dyno graph, I noticed that there were several times visibly on the dyno where the rear tire was spinning, and the entire time I was running the bike, I felt like I was struggling to get traction. But regardless of what it produced on paper, with the given recipe of the mods, I couldn't be any happier. This bike is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing to my channel. Hit that subscribe button, and there's a little bell right next to it. Make sure to smash that bell. That way you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Till the next one.